What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Big Boss Blossom, and we're here on the Get It Off Your Chest podcast with Halle Kaka. We got a guest. Her name is
Island Gal Guru. Y'all already know what it is and what's going on.
We got a couple things to get off our chest. Does size matter? It do, but it don't, but it do, and then it don't sometimes. Like when you accustomed to a certain type of setup, and then somebody ain't, they can't hit those spots. Sometimes, when it's smaller, it actually is better because it's no pain sometimes. But, like, head-wise, a girl could get crazier with a man that ain't that big. Like,
You can suck it. You can suck all of it.
Size do
like,
matter. What?
Size do matter. But it's some good small ones. They work it. The motion, you feel good.
Yeah, like you gotta do your research. You just can't give it to them dry like that. You gotta get that shit wet first. Like you gotta. Like it do, but it don't. Like I would say, like
I done had good little dick.
Yeah.
I done had good little dick before. It don't matter.
I mean, it depends though. Cause like I said, once you've been accustomed to a certain setup, and then you try to go, branch off. And it can't hit those things. It'll be weird. And it gotta take time. Like you gotta go without for a minute. You gotta get that shit together. But nah, you can't cheat though, baby. You cannot cheat because he gonna know.
He gonna feel it.
Facts.
But some men know they dick little, and as long as we stay with them, they don't care.
It can tell when you cheating.
Yeah, because they don't feel like they big enough. But if they only knew what they felt like, they might value themselves a little bit better. But that's another topic for discussion. That's between them and whoever.
I think some of them, when they know they small, they gon' eat mad pussy.
60 minutes.
They gonna eat mad pussy.
60 minutes off top.
They gonna be real nasty. Like they know they gotta hit it's in certain positions too. It's certain positions that you gotta do to make it make sense. Nah, munches, shapes, and sizes.
Yeah, munches come in all sizes.
Some niggas just like them. I ain't gonna lie though. I'ma say this though. Munches, when you munch, please know you getting the pussy. Ain't no bitch gonna a bitch get her pussy and spin off on you. If you eat a bitch ass, you getting the pussy every time. Every time.
I don't know. I done got hit before and I ain't got no dick yet. I just like the feeling and the enjoyment. We work our way up. They enjoy it. I mean, I guess you can be faithful to a small dick nigga. If he nice, if he good to you, you'll be faithful to him. If it's good, if it's good and you happy and he rich,
You slid that in. She gonna say
if he rich, if you're good, if you're happy with everything going on, you're gonna fuck with a small dick nigga. If it's the dick good, you're not gonna fuck with no bad small dick nigga.
If it's bad as mine, I ain't gonna lie, you probably ain't getting a call back. No.
They got a chance.
We telling them what you gotta do. Just eat a bunch of ass and pussy. You gonna get the pussy every time.
I'm rich, all that. And you can get any woman.
I ain't gonna lie, that should be a red flag though. Like if a nigga wanna eat you, if a nigga try to give me head for too long, I ain't gonna lie, I might gotta find an excuse to leave because I already know what's about to come after that. Nothing.
I gotta see it on sight though.
Oh, nah.
You can eat me and then let me see what you look like, and then I decide after that. I smile at him and giggle a little bit.
I did, cause this dude. Listen, I'm gonna tell the story. Story time. Yo, I had came over somebody's house, and I was young. I was in high school. I just came to chill, right? But young niggas, they just swore they was getting some pussy, right? This dude was so kind.
You missed.
And he was skinny as hell. He just put the chair, he just whipped it out. It was just sitting there, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm sitting here, and I just bust out laughing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I bust out laughing because in my head, I'm thinking the audacity of you. First of all, try you like that because I didn't tell you that's what we was doing, first of all. And second of all, there's nothing there. So why the fuck are you so confident? Like, usually people want to keep that in, hide that shit until the last minute or something because...
Walk me outside
that
after
ain't
that.
it. I had to leave because I just couldn't, like, bro, I was an ignorant, rude ass little kid. I'm convinced. Because I bust out laughing at that man's face. And I knew he knew what I was laughing at.
Hurt that man feelings. I ain't never laughed at no nigga now.
I mean, he played in my face and it was funny. It was hilarious, okay?
Shout out to Losa. I'm an herbalist. I'm a magician. I make magic happen for myself, and so I think about things and then they happen. You know, just on a day-to-day basis. I think about having resources, medicine, and things like that, and so that type of stuff comes to me. And so just within the last year, I was able to gain access to the world's strongest medicine. Just a formula. I wanted to travel. I wanted to have medicine. I wanted to reach people. I wanted to combine things, you know, that could help me. You know, so the podcasting, the medicine, everything's coming together. You know, I'm a philanthropist, humanitarian. I'm an artist. Big things like Bob Marley with the resources. Bob Marley with the resources. Marcus Garvey with the resources. I got an oil that can take the pain out of a person's body within 3 to 4 minutes. Rheumatoid arthritis, nerve damage, bone on bone, neck pain, knee pain, back pain, chiropractic issues. For those people who want to go to the chiropractor and still get paid, but you don't want to be in pain. I'm about to do a tour, and we're gonna go live with everything and record everything, and so we'll have, you know, links, you know, and tags. Aaron W911 on IG, verified.
The best relationship I ever had was when I kind of like, I was pimping. I had 2 niggas. I did though. I had 2 niggas. They both knew about each other too. That was the funny part. They both knew about each other. Like, you know, they had their little shit going on. And it was just, like, so peaceful. It was, like, so peaceful. I never, like, you know, I never overstressed about anything.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. When he wasn't available, he probably was doing whatever. I just called my other hoe. Like, I felt like that girl. Like, you know, it wasn't no secret, you know, it wasn't like I was hot, like, you know, and it was funny though, because they used to do the same shit bitches do, like, they used to be pillow talking, like, yo, that nigga, blah, blah, blah. But that just made me want to talk to the other one even more. The other one, yo, you know, man, his lane, man, I don't care about none of that, child, listen. Eventually that had to come to an end though, like, I had to separate that, but I ain't gonna lie, I was the happiest. I had my cake and I was eating it too. I guess that's why niggas do it, huh?
None.
So all of them was bad? Okay.
I've had good moments in relationships, but I ain't just reminiscing like that's the best thing I've ever had in a long time. I have fun every day.
Okay, every day. Every day is a fun day. Hello?
Every day.
Okay, so what about like, what was the relationship that you was in that you felt like you received the most loyalty? Because, like, that's an issue I have. I feel like I don't really receive the loyalty that I'm dishing out, and that's a problem for me. Because I know that the way I come, I'm kind of rare with the loyalty. My shit is rare. It's like 10% that's coming like that. So it's hard for you to get that in return. But my best relationship, I had some real loyalty. So did you ever have, I elaborate on my situation, but have you had a situation that you can remember, like, damn, that loyalty hit different, like nobody else's? This gonna stand out if it's one.
I love to love. I love what people give me. But loyalty, they gave me what they could. I love that about everybody. So I don't really have nobody. I don't have nobody that they roll hard for me. I rolled hard for me. I stood on business.
Okay, I heard that. She stand on business.
Your best relationship was with two niggas?
I know. Hell yeah, because I wasn't lying. You keep it, listen, if you keep it a G with me, like, that's the raw shit ever. I ain't even gonna lie, I really do like that. Like I like like the truth. I'd rather deal with a man that and I actually have. I'd rather deal with a man that got shit going on, that have business ties to other females, if so be it. But we is 100% honest about what we got going on. Like, we ain't lying, we ain't sugarcoat shit. It's real. Like, when you keep it real with somebody, I feel like it's a level of respect, whether it's your girlfriend or your friends. Yeah. And that's what dudes don't understand. They think they supposed to lie to a female. I hate that. That's insulting my intelligence. That's playing on my time. Yeah. I would do a poly relationship. First of all, that man gotta be very strong minded. He gotta be smart. He gotta have a bag, and it'll only be a money move. It's not. I'm not attracted to females like that, so it wouldn't be like, oh, I want a girlfriend.
round and round and round.